So, our last vent, in quotes, was unproductive, right? So let's call it a rant. We're just ranting and ranting. So, yeah, we've been isolated. We live in an industrial age, in a money era whereby we're either making money or you are selected by evolution. Yes, it's happening. There is no village anymore. Back in the day, I was just telling a buddy of mine that back in the day, men would build their homes in a manner such that the homes are in a secular form in this immediate environment, right? They were so close by to an extent that when you come out of your house, when you just come out of the door, you may enter into the next person's home. There were no boundaries, no fences, no territories. It was just a village that seemed like one big homestead of 1,000,000 homes, right? So the men would come out of this village together and go hunt, in quotes. Just like what these modern day, I don't want to be ignorant or racist, but let me just call them Muslim men, because where I'm from, all of them are Muslims. Yes, they're under the Islamic faith. So most of these Muslim men, they always, in where I'm from, they own shops. Mostly it's electronic shops, right? So when they go out there to get stock for these electronic devices, they go in packs. They put together, they combine their resources, their capital, so that wherever they go, they get themselves a discount. That is smart. Smart. Step one. United we stand and divided we fall. So even that man who doesn't have capital yet is also included and bought for in line with the discount that has been secured, such that when this person makes a profit, then he can repay them. United we stand and divided we fall. Mind you, these are men. They leave their women at home to help each other grow their home, to help each other grow their homes, right? So that's how it was in the past. Men would go out there and hunt, leaving these women in a village. A woman would stay home. Maybe they've just had this newborn child. They would know that, oh, no, Latube will come over and help me out while I sleep. So Lakumalo would sleep. Lakumalo has a newborn, so she will just sleep, because Latube next door will come by and take over the newborn, and then Namatebula, 3 feet down the village, will come and help her wash. Lama Vimbela, 10 feet down the village, will come and help her with the dishes and all whatever she needs while she rests. And when everybody is gone, maybe she will ask for her space as she is sleeping. Maybe Lazwane will come, will shout, "Hey, Lakumalo over there, have you eaten anything? Have you had something to eat?" And Lakumalo will be like, "Hey, I haven't, man. The baby is teething here. I haven't had anything." And then Lazwane over there will say, "Okay, I'll bring you likusha over there because I've prepared more than enough for my family." Then she would bring liquid. So it took a village, and sometimes these women would come together and maybe just discuss matters of the home, how to raise these children, just share ideas, share ideologies, share ways on how to sleep, share ways on... It was a village of help, a village of community, a village of a society. You were not alone, whether you were going through anything or you were not going through anything, whether you felt like you were in a rut or you needed practical help or you needed physical help, or you were just never alone back in the day. That's why Now in today's society, we are so lost and we don't understand each other as man and woman because we have exchanged roles. We are sharing roles. We are doing something that is completely unnatural. Somebody will then come and say, hey, my wife hates cleaning. My wife is so untidy. My wife is filthy. She never cleans. Yes, that is not her niche. Take a look. Maybe she's really good at sewing. Take a look. Maybe she's really good at cooking. We are expected to be a jack of all trades, be a cleaner, be a cleaner, be a chef, be a tailor, be an educator, be a caregiver, be a therapist, but at the same time, be able to take care of yourself and at the same time, be a provider. Back in the day, men would go out there and hunt, come back tired, carrying food and all that. And they would provide security for the family. Now money has become provision and security at the same time, which means men now have an easier job. They can just get the money and security, bam, provision, bam. But women are still left with those ancient responsibilities. They haven't gone away. Money cannot cancel off those responsibilities, which means that they are still doing them as hard as they are, as ancient as they are, as much as they don't fit in today's society, but they must do them because they are still resting on their shoulders. And at the same time, while they're doing them, they're still expected to be providers. They are still expected to be security givers. So we may rant all we want about this dynamic, but it all boils down to one thing: communication. You have to communicate with your partner or whoever you've decided to live with in a productive manner. Make them understand that, okay, I am not good at this. This is what I can do. I can't do this. This is what I can do. And excel in what you do best. That's what I can say, is that we may rant, we may complain, we may pinpoint, we may do all that, but if you don't know who you are and what works for you and you don't know how to communicate it, then you'll forever rant, you'll forever complain, you will be miserable, and the suicide rate will skyrocket in both genders. But I'm here to address women, especially mummies, that guys, let's know ourselves. It is a natural thing to give birth. It's a natural thing to want a family, your own family. It's a natural thing to want your own mini society. So let's not run away from having that just because we're afraid of these calamities that are happening in today's society, because you're afraid to take care of a family, because you're afraid to feel like a slave, because you don't have enough money. Let's have families, guys, but know yourself, know your limits, know what you can and what you cannot do, and know how to get it through in a form of communication. Anywho, life is hard sometimes, especially if you don't know what you want or what you are or who you are. So if you're still in the process of discovering yourself and your skills and your strong points in life, a big hug to you.